Hello bookish friends, I'm Allie and this is my youngest son Simon, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul. So from December until now I have gotten over 40 books. I did not realize that I had hauled so many books in the past few months, but here we are and I am going to show you everything that I've gotten. First I'm going to set this guy over here. Okay, I plan to end the video by unboxing my book of the month books. I'm really excited about this. I've had these for a couple days, but I've been waiting until I could film an unboxing to actually start them, so I finally will get to start these today after I do this. Alright, to begin with, we had Christmas, and for Christmas I got Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow by Jessica Townsend. My best friend gave me this for Christmas, and I don't know a whole lot about the plot of this. I've heard stories about it, and I'm really excited to read it. I got 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. My husband bought this for me. I actually read this in December. I think it was an audiobook, and I absolutely loved it, so he surprised me with this for Christmas. Next I got A Song of Ice and Fire, this really pretty, it's almost like a leather series, and this was from my mother-in-law for Christmas. These are really, really nice. I like these. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the series, now I am more tempted to read them. Next, my husband got me this set of the Harry Potter books. I absolutely love this set. It's my favorite set other than the originals. And I was so excited to get these for Christmas. It's just so beautiful. Look at them. They're just beautiful. Okay. Next I have some books that I picked up from used bookstores. These first ones came from Goodwill. I picked up another copy of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I just really liked this cover and it was really cheap, so I couldn't really say no to it, obviously. Next, I got On the Fence by Casey West. My best friend recommended this to me, so I picked it up on her recommendation. I also got The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West, also a recommendation. And then from a local used bookstore, I picked up The Little Beach Street Bakery by Jenny Colgan. I read another of her books, The Bookshop on the Corner, and I absolutely loved it, so I picked this one up to give it a chance. I am currently like 220 pages into this. It's super cute, and I'm planning on wrapping it up today. From that same place, I got The Bookshop on the Shore. This is the sequel to The Little Bookshop on the Corner. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm very excited to. I also found this beautiful copy of the Grimm's Fairy Tales. It's the complete Grimm's Fairy Tales, and it was like $20, I think, maybe less. Maybe I paid $10 for this, I'm not sure. Anyway, look at it, it's beautiful. And it's like this really beautiful leather edition. Next, I picked up Before They Are Hanged. I'm currently reading The Blade itself, and I found this for a good deal, so I went ahead and picked it up so I can start it as soon as I can. Next I picked up Red Seas Under Red Skies. I just finished Locke Lamora at the end of last year and I absolutely loved it, so I was really excited to find this at the used bookstore so I've actually already started this one. I'm excited to finish it because it's really good. Next I picked up this whole Brandon Sanderson trilogy. I have The Way of Kings, Words of Radiance, and Oathbringer. These were a really good price at a used bookstore, and so I was really thrilled to find all three of them together. So I had to get all three, obviously. Alright, the next section I had a few books. My best friend, after Christmas, decided that she was going to unhaul a bunch of books, so she let me go through them, and these are some of the ones that I picked out to keep. I picked up The Cuckoo's Calling. I've already read this, but I gave away my copy during Christmas, and she was getting rid of one, so I have another copy now. The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I haven't read this. I haven't exactly heard great reviews on it, but I'm willing to give it a shot, so I went ahead and grabbed this one. Slade House by David Mitchell. I already have this one, but this is a really neat cover. although it is kind of an odd shape just to like put on the bookshelf. It kind of sticks out oddly, but it's really neat, so I didn't want to turn it down. Let's see, After Alice by Greg McGuire. This cover is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of a thin paper with this underneath, and it just looks gorgeous. I know that he wrote Wicked, and this is supposed to be the story after she has come back from Wonderland, but I don't know much about it. I look forward to reading this one and seeing his take on Alice. The next one is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've heard really great things about this book. I've not read it yet, but I'm excited to check it out. Alright, the next ones I got for my birthday, and I have quite a few that I got for my birthday. My birthday is in March, so not that long ago. I got The Tough Guide to Fantasyland by Diana Wynne Jones. This is actually like a dictionary almost. It's got a lot of information about things that you would find in the fantasy genre and little descriptions of them. It's really neat, and it's a bit satirical. I got Peace and Turmoil, The Dark Shores Book 1 by Elliot Brooks. This was written by one of my favorite booktubers, Elliot. If you haven't checked out her channel, definitely go do so. My husband got me the special edition of The Lies of Locke Lamora. I just think that this cover is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Next, my best friend took me book shopping for my birthday, and that's where these next few books came from. He got me Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson, which I've been really excited to read. I've heard a lot of great things about that book, so I can't wait for it. He got me Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I've already had the first one for a while. I picked up Ruin and Rising while we were there. That way I would have all three. He also got me The Rhythmatist by Brandon Sanderson. I've heard great things about this book, and I'm really excited to read this. I've almost got all of Brandon Sanderson's books at this point. He also got me The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I am so excited to read this book. I absolutely loved The Night Circus, and I've heard really good things about this book, so I'm very excited to get into this one. He also got me Skyward and Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. The hardbacks, like the really pretty editions. It was really sweet of him to get these for me. The next stack that I have, these all came from my grandmother. She got me these just randomly because she does that. She got me Peter Pan, hardback classic edition. Oh, these are really neat. If you haven't seen these before, they have like little fold-out pieces and kind of like interactive things inside the book that are just, these are really, really neat classics. She also got me The Beauty and the Beast, which is also one of these kind of interactive books that have little sections inside that like turn and stuff like that. My grandma and I gave my grandma The Cuckoo's Calling for Christmas for her to read, and since then she has been reading the whole series. It's written by Robert Galbraith, but that's actually J.K. Rowling's pseudonym that she writes under. So she has read all of these and then passed them on to me for me to read since I gave her the first one. So I have The Silkworm, Career of Evil, and Lethal White. And I'm definitely excited to read these. I really like these books by J.K. Rowling. If you haven't checked them out, they are actually really well done. If you like murder mystery stories, I think that these were really well written. The next book was one that I picked up just because in January, and that is Brandon Sanderson's Arcanum Unbounded. This is actually the Cosmere collection of short stories, and I picked this one up because I'm trying to read through all of the Cosmere books this year. Right now I'm reading Elantris. I plan on going into Mistborn after I finish that one, and this has the short stories in it that kind of connect all the stories together, so I picked up this one. And then my husband got me this for Valentine's Day, The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. This is the third book in the Gentleman Bastards trilogy, which I know he plans on writing more books in that series, but right now it's a trilogy. I've heard mixed reviews on this book, so I'm excited to check it out for myself and see how I feel about it. Okay, so now for what I am most excited about, and that is the unboxing of my Book of the Month books. If you guys haven't heard about this, I'm not a sponsor, but Book of the Month Club is super neat. I just joined, and I'm really excited to be a part of it. You can pay for it by the month, or you can pay for a whole year in advance, but you get one book every month that's a really nice hardback book, and it's books, I believe, that haven't been released yet, so you get kind of a jump start on reading these books before they come out. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I'm not a sponsor, but it is super awesome. So, now for the best part. I actually got 3 books this month because I couldn't help myself. I mean, these books look awesome. It comes with a little pamphlet, that kind of some background information. You know, I had thought about bringing a knife in here with me to open these a little easier, but I didn't. But that's okay, it opened fairly easy anyway. Alright, says this is the good part. Book of the month. Neat little bookmark. I mean, I assume it's a bookmark. I'm going to use it as a bookmark. Underneath the books, this says share the love. It's got a referral link on it. It also says Allie's bottom box on the back, which is kind of neat. It tells me the books that I ordered. Alright, so the first book that I ordered was The Library of Legends by Janie Chang. This is set in 1937 China, and it is about students who have to go on a trek across China with some ancient books, and from what I understand, they release some guardian spirits, and I don't know, it sounds like some crazy stuff happens, so this sounds like really good, and I'm excited to read it. The next one is The Paris House by Alex George. This is set in 1927 Paris. I believe there are 4 different points of view from this story, and they all somehow come together, so I don't really know a lot about it because I don't want to know a lot about it going into it. I'm excited to read it, though. I'll let you know how it is. Alright, the last book is Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore. I had heard really good things about this book. That is a really cute story. I don't know a lot about it because I choose to not know a lot about it because I want to read it without having any kind of spoilers, but it's supposed to be a really sweet romance story. I'll definitely let you know what I think about this when I finish it, after I start it, because I haven't done that yet. That concludes my book haul for this time. I had 50 books here. I hope that you've enjoyed checking them out with me. I will be posting this video on Monday. I'm going to try to start posting some random fun videos like this on Mondays. You can expect my reading vlog. I'm going to piece whatever I've got together. It's going to be out on Wednesday, and then I'll have normal content out on Fridays. Definitely leave me a comment down below. Tell me some books that you've hauled recently, and I will see you guys next time.